You would be shocked to know how much dust and dirt these little guys they produce. It's a lot. So they have a chicken danger. It's a white powdery like talcum substance. So if you're gonna be raising your chicks, if you're gonna do them in your garage, you're gonna realize that these things, they create dust. If you're doing them in your house, you're really gonna run into that. So just know everything in the area that your brooder's at is gonna be covered in dust. Ain't he a cute little guy? Go back to your people. So the brooders themselves, I mean, this is a pretty good starter package right here. You can buy this right out of the store. It doesn't take much space. It's easy to set up and easy to clean up. Now, the thing you're going to run into is this is only a chick brooder. You're going to start out with this because these things are going to grow fast. And then pretty soon, they're going to hop out the top of this. And this isn't necessarily strong enough to be building a chicken net frame around it. So you're going to have to be ready for your next size brooder. Now, I don't typically use this setup anymore. I raise chicks in a old horse trailer that's enclosed and the lights, it's all set up. But I've set that down the road, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to start from scratch and get back to basics and explain these things to people who are new to this until I get my next brooder cleaned out, which is up on the hill in a cabin. All right, the next thing, which is I think is a big waste of money, that people buy it because they're baby chicks and they think everything has to be small. Don't buy this stuff, people. All you're doing is constantly refilling it, washing it. They're gonna knock it over. They won't use this stuff very long. The reason why I had it, because I fell into that trap. The reason I keep it around is because if you do have one chicken that's in a cage for being broody or whatever it may be, this is perfect for them. So when I first started, I used to put bricks underneath these things to keep the chips and stuff down. They make them with little kickstands now, but regardless, they're always going to get wood chips or something in there. So you're going to keep this clean. Get a good size feeder and you'll be fine. Don't get caught up on this temperature thing. I mean, just look at what the birds are doing. Don't try to be constantly checking on this thermometer that you bought because someone says that they have to be at 98 degrees and you have to subtract 5 degrees for every week until they're fully feathered and da-da-da-da-da. If the birds are clumped up, they're cold. If the birds are spread out, they're good. If the birds are trying to escape and they're pushed on the outside of the brooder, it's way too hot. You can use a heat lamp. They have all kinds of alternatives. It's just, this is the cheapest method, and I don't particularly like using this in my garage, but as long as you make sure that that bulb is tight and you're secured, you're going to be fine. Things like this is adjustable too. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, but I'm going to show you a little safe alternative. All right, so you have this little guy here. It screws in like a light bulb. You can tell I've been using it a long time. Screws in like a light bulb, but it puts out a radiant heat. No light, obviously. So, you know, if you just want to go with a basic light source and use this as a heat source, it's probably a safer method. I don't know why I stopped using it. I didn't think it generated enough heat for chicks, but it was good when they started to get some feathers on them, but I can't recall. I just use heat lamps now, and I've been doing that for a while, and I'm fine with it. If you worry about feed, I use a chick starter. I meant to grab them medicated, but they had non-medicated. I just caught this as I'm making the video. But it's not a big deal. It's just crumbles, you know? It doesn't have all the calcium and stuff that chickens need. So just get them a good starter grower. you know, and depending on how many chickens you have, this is a 50-pound bag. I've got 21 chicks. I'm not going to go through this whole bag by the time they're ready to get on real food, but they're going to eat it and we will use it up. So you don't need this fancy chick feed, whatever they're selling, Purina or whatever, unless you're organic. And then, well, then that's a different story. Yeah, so that's pretty much all it is. I mean, I hope this was a short enough video. It's very basic, but it's all that you need. Don't get caught up in all the fancy stuff you can buy. Like I said, don't get caught up in the temperature. Pay attention to what the birds are doing. Always be thinking ahead on your brooders. This works for now, but these birds are going to get bigger and they're going to start hopping out of this. So start thinking about where you're going to be putting them afterwards. Be ready for the dust and filth that they're going to create, because in this garage, when they start getting a little older, this garage is going to start developing a sweet, pungent smell. And you're going to have to stay on top of the litter and all the above. And that's another thing I didn't discuss is when you have to clean this out, you have to have a place to put them. I usually put them in a tub. They're going to be fine at ambient temperature for the amount of time it's going to take you to clean this up. The waters, the feeders, just get normal size ones that they're going to use when they get to yay big. Don't overthink those. Don't buy that small stuff unless you actually need them for individual chickens that you're caring for. These birds are just going to knock them over and they don't care. So, we also use a large wood chip. I would say stay away from the real fine stuff because the little baby chicks like to eat them. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Oh, and I hate to say this, you will have chicks die. Don't try to figure it out. Just move on because it happens. But all in all, don't overthink it, people, and keep it practical and always have a plan. This can be stressful for a lot of people, and I guarantee you, if you want to get some discounts on some chickens, start looking through Facebook Marketplace. And after, about a month or two, people are going to get overwhelmed and they're going to be giving these away. So I appreciate you guys watching. Keep it practical. See you on the next video.